Welcome back to the East 22 podcast. My name is Cam, and I'm here with my host, Cody.
What's up? So we had Cam do the intro because I can't talk. So editing
Yeah.
this is gonna be great because I'm just gonna stumble over my words every other sentence. So you're gonna have to carry this one, Cam.
Oh, yay. Yeah, we had to do this 3 times too.
Yeah, it was basically like the intro to Good Riddance. Yeah. That's basically what kept happening. But anyways, Cam really wants to get something off his chest. He was, watching the Ant-Man trailers, and then he found some stuff. Or actually, he rewatched the first Ant-Man movie, and he's like, "Cody, I gotta spit something on his podcast." So, what did you find?
So I rewatched Ant-Man yesterday and today. And today I was watching the end of it, and when Darren Cross / Yellow Jacket gets beat up and sent to the quantum realm by Ant-Man, his left side of his helmet is broken, and that's a really key thing for your suit to go small and big again, because you need everything to become small. You don't want your head
sealed.
Yes. And when he was getting sucked into the quantum realm, his arm disappeared, and then his other arm disappeared. And then you see for a quick second, his head becomes larger, and then he just disappears completely.
That would explain why he's got that hulking face, that Humpty Dumpty looking head.
But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool that they included that, even though that was phase 2, long ago, and they probably already thought of having
You're making
MODOK.
me feel old, Cam.
I mean, myself feel old because I don't remember half the scenes in Ant-Man.
That movie was a hidden gem. I think a lot of people should definitely rewatch it before they see Quantumania in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Or a few weeks. Hold on. It's next week.
It's in 10
the day
days.
We're recording this, so the 7th. So yeah. But yeah,
Wow.
That movie's a hidden gem. I just wish obviously the second one wasn't as good because they needed to set up 1,000 different movies, and at a cost it made the Ant-Man and the Wasp, that movie, pretty bad, honestly. But in return of having a meh second Ant-Man movie, we're now getting a really hyped up, big profile Ant-Man movie to start phase 5, and I'm really happy about that.
You wanna know what I've seen? So
What?
In the Marvel universe, when a certain superhero gets a trilogy, one of the movies has to be the worst out of the 3.
We got Thor. Yeah, Ragnarok was insane.
Thor: The Dark World was just terrible.
Captain America is the one exception.
Yeah, all 3 of them were so well.
First
so well
Captain
made.
America, classic. The second one, instant classic. The third one, classic, Civil War.
Oh, Civil War it's probably it's in there for my top 30 favorite MCU movies.
It gets too much hate, Civil War.
I think it's a masterpiece.
I think it was perfectly controlled chaos. It probably juggled chaos better than freaking Infinity War did.
Yeah, Infinity War was just... Ugh. I loved Infinity War. It was just too much.
Yeah, they had to fit a lot in that movie. But Civil War and Infinity War, Marvel managed a way to figure out the chaos, which is a tall task. Definitely something Justice League did not do.
Oh my god, Justice League is in shambles.
What did you feel about James Gunn's announcements for the future of the DCEU?
Um, every single big project that they announce, I don't know anything about them. Nothing.
I know. Let me research what there was like two groups I've never heard of that he announced they were making movies for.
Besides the Batman movie that they're making,
Big W.
yeah, with Damian Wayne, is that the Robin that they're using?
Oh, you're talking about that. Yeah, they're making that, and then they're also doing another The Batman movie.
Yeah, that's coming in like 2025.
25. Yeah.
I'm out for that.
And then they're
That's
making the Joker 2, which makes absolutely no sense because just like the Batman, it has nothing to do with their main universe they're trying to build.
yeah. I mean, I would like to see like Joker too, because like it would have like Harley Quinn in it, and I think Lady Gaga is gonna be Harley Quinn, which I don't know how I
That's
feel
good.
about
That's
that.
going to be really interesting. Me personally, I was guilty of thinking Robert Pattinson would be a really weird Batman, but he ended up being a fantastic one. So
Oh yeah.
I I honestly, go for it. Lady Gaga, do your thing. Hopefully she's great.
Oh, apparently Joker 2 is gonna be like a musical kind of.
That's either gonna be really bad or really good. There's no middle ground.
That's gonna be interesting. A
I really like the first
DC.
Joker movie.
Oh yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, amazing actor.
Amazing. I mean, I'm so happy he won like a Grammy or not Grammy.
Oh
What's
yeah,
like
he
the
definitely
what's
won a
the
Grammy.
acting of like the Grammys? I don't Oscar.
Uh,
Oscar? Is that
yeah,
what he won?
Oscars.
Yeah, glad he got recognized for that because that was unbelievable performance.
Oh, they're making what's it called? Another Green Lantern movie.
Yeah, this is it was Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart one, right?
Yeah, that I'm really gonna be interested in because like hot take, but I kind of like the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern.
Man, it's been so long since I watched that movie. The only thing I remember for that movie was Sinestro becoming Sinestro. You remember the one guy that was like turning into Sinestro?
Yeah,
Or I assume it was Sinestro, right? He
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it was him.
That's all I remember for that movie. What was like who's the villain of that movie? Was it a rival core?
I have no idea to be. If I'm being like completely honest. I haven't seen that movie in a long time, but I felt like that needed a sequel.
Yeah, so that he announced I have never heard of this group, the Creature Commandos. It's gonna be an animated
That
series.
that's gonna have like the Weasel, isn't that what he's called from Justice Suicide Squad? Remember the
I'm
little
not
rat
sure, but
thingy
I'm looking
from
at the
Suicide
group of
Squad?
them. It looks like you got Frankenstein, you got the Human Torch mix of Ghost Rider. Um yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
don't know what's going on. You got the woman, Mr. Freeze. I don't know. They also announced Superman Legacy. Who do you think's gonna be Superman? Because it's not Henry Cavill.
Oh, definitely not Henry Cavill.
Man, DC's so bipolar. I mean, they just released Black Adam with Henry Cavill in the post-credit scenes.
And then they're just I don't know anymore.
And then Henry posted the video of him talking about how he's like so excited to come back. Him and James Gunn is like, "You're done."
Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. That's
I think it's a little early to make Supergirl when you haven't even established Superman.
yeah. Swamp Thing.
Swamp Thing.
That's
It's a
something.
thing. It's a thing. Yeah. Wait. Boom.
They're making a Waller TV show. Amanda
And,
Waller.
and aren't they doing a Booster Gold one?
Yep.
Yeah, HBO Max based on yeah. That'll be interesting. That Booster Gold's real interesting. So
Ooh, they're gonna have the um, it's called Paradise Lost. It's beyond like the Amazonians. I think that's what they're called. Yeah,
hmm
it's gonna take like their backstory. Yeah, I think.
So I'm really happy that we actually have like a somewhat of a plan James Gunn announced, but like
Yeah.
I don't like the direction. It just seems like a mess. And that's honestly what he's been dealt with, a mess. But in my opinion, here's what I would do to fix DC.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I say, even though I probably wouldn't be able to because of legal obligations to certain superheroes, I'm
Yeah.
saying scrap every okay, everybody that is
Oh,
not realistic, okay? I'm going full in on
what
the
do you mean
Batman.
realistic?
Superman, out of here. Green Lantern, out of here. Okay? We're going uber realistic. We're using the Batman as our main universe, okay?
Oh, okay.
And you all literally all of DC's villains have been associated with Batman. So why not use him as your big superhero? Because all the villains have some type of interaction with him at some point.
That's true. Batman is literally the core.
Yeah, and you could still have Cyborg. That's realistic. A dad just rebuilding a son. I can believe that. Okay, I can't
Mm-hmm.
believe Superman. Okay, um, the Flash. He got struck by lightning. That's bearable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd love to see an uber realistic DC universe that's totally opposite from Marvel, where Marvel has a bunch of magic and witchcraft and magic and that stuff.
Yeah.
Even
Speaking of the
even
Flash. All right, no, you go.
no, you can go.
Okay. So I really wish they didn't like this whole story arc of like you know what the trailer showed. I wish it went into like. I mean, we all know the Flash's like backstory. If you're a big
Yeah.
Flash fan, you've seen the CW show. But like, I kind of want like a backstory, like the Batman. Like, I kind of want that kind of, story. Probably not 3
No,
hours.
you're getting a big multiverse movie in his first movie.
That's and it's called The Flash. It's not called The Flash and then blah blah blah. It's just called The Flash.
Yeah. I just feel like they're so far behind, but they feel like the best way to catch up to Marvel is to rush. And I'm really surprised James Gunn's making that mistake because he just saw what happened when DC tried to do that with the Justice League movie, Batman versus Superman. It was garbage because there was no setup and we had no feeling towards any of the characters because we barely knew them.
I really wonder how Kevin Feige is dealing with all this.
All of what
James Gunn doing DC.
I think he hired or he let James Gunn do it because he's like go crash and burn DC, okay? And James Gunn's like, okay, that's what's going on, okay?
Yeah.
I have not watched James Gunn's second Suicide Squad movie. How was that?
That would all I'm gonna say. It's better than the original Suicide Squad.
Okay, that is I don't know how much I go off of there.
I mean, it's people don't like it, but it's it's decent. It's not like something I would watch like 20 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But like it sets up a story for like Peacemaker and like the whole TV show. Um I don't know. You get really I mean Harley Quinn is in there, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, I heard terrible things about Birds of Prey.
I kinda like Birds of Prey.
I haven't seen that. Um,
Probably because of Margaret Robbie. But
there's that. I don't mind her as Harley Quinn.
No, I don't mind her. I said I probably enjoyed it because of her.
Hold on now.
Whoa.
Anyways, so was the second Suicide Squad movie, was that like replacing the first one, or is it like a sequel?
That was a cover up, I would say.
Oh no! So they just acted like the first one never happened.
Yes. Like, whole different story. No
Oh,
mention. I don't think no mention of Batman. Because, like, I remember, yeah, I don't think Joker was mentioned in it. Yeah.
yeah.
This was like a whole, like, it was a cover up. Because, like, they knew that the original one was so bad that they're like, let's just put this movie and try to act like that movie just did not happen at all.
Oh, James. He has
I
full
don't
creative control, right?
of what DC.
Just DC's movies.
I think so.
Dude, just clean slate. Everybody out of here. Gone. Sorry, Henry Cavill. Gone. You're rich. You'll be fine. What would you do? What would you what would your lineup be for like movies to like save the DC universe?
Um, gotta have new Flash movie. Don't care.
Yes.
Flash.
New Flash. No more Ezra Miller. He's not
Yeah,
reliable.
new Flash. Backstory. Like I would say year one. Learning the ropes of being a superhero.
Yeah.
Um, get a new Superman installment.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we already have Batman set. That's
Would you have Batman included in this universe? The Robert Pattinson?
um. Yeah, actually, yes, I would. I would include Robert Pattinson later on.
Yeah. For me personally, if I were to actually redo like the Justice League, I would release another Batman movie before I even start.
I would have at least one movie for each of the Justice League, and then have their own movie.
Yeah.
Because like
See,
I don't want to be like the Justice League and didn't have a movie for the Flash, didn't have the movie for Cyborg, didn't have a movie for Wonder Woman. Wait, did they have a movie for Wonder Woman before Justice League?
yeah. I don't know if it was after or before though.
But still, Flash and Cyborg didn't get their own movie until
Nope.
so.
I guess DC thought they could be like, I don't know, like Avengers Age of Ultron, introduce like Wanda and um what's his name, Pietro, just out of
Yeah,
nowhere, and they'll be like, yeah, everyone will know them. So, but it did not work for
because
DC.
like I feel like they should have their one movie. You get to know like their quirks, their
Yeah.
like
The
weaknesses.
MCU formula.
Yeah, like get to know who they are, what they are, have a really good base, and then put them in other movies together.
Yeah. And then you can have a bunch of shows about the lesser known, the street level guys, you know. And that is how you build a universe. So DC, Warner Brothers, if you're wanting to hire us, we'll happily oblige, okay?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But we're firing everybody. Just hope you know that. Everybody's gone.
Hire new people. So I just found this out. James Gunn did not uh direct the original Suicide Squad.
Ah, okay. So he just did the second one. I thought he did both
Yeah.
for some reason.
Nope.
Who did they get to do the first one? Taika Waititi
David
or whatever his name is.
Ayer. David Ayer. He did the Fast and Furious.
Well, that
The
makes
first
sense.
Fast and Furious, actually.
See,
And nothing else that I know of.
yeah, another thing with DC, they rely on heavy on action, way less on storytelling.
Yeah.
You know what I cannot stand about the old DC movies?
Mm.
Zack Snyder's freaking zoom in cuts in the Superman movie and the Batman v Superman movie. Whenever Superman kept flying in, it would just zoom in really fast on him, and then it would like get out of focus, like it can't keep up with Superman's speed. And it was the most annoying camera shot I've ever seen in my life. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that. Especially in Batman v Superman. It was so much in that movie. Speaking of Batman v Superman, that is the epitome of chaos and not doing it well like Marvel did with Civil War, Infinity War. My goodness.
Yeah.
Whenever I watched that movie for the first time and I saw what's his name, Apocalypse, or
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
when I saw him, I'm like, this is the cherry on top.
No, it's Doomsday.
Doomsday, yeah, that's his name. When it couldn't get any better, Doomsday had to come in.
Why were they fighting in the first place?
Batman was there whenever
Superman destroyed a building, and then Batman was like, no, that's not gonna happen on my watch, buckaroo.
And then Batman started branding people for whatever reason, and Superman's like, I don't like that either.
Yeah. I feel like Jesse Eisenberg did a great job as Lex Luthor, though. In my opinion.
Let me think about this answer. Did I like him as Lex Luthor? Yes and no. He's a little too quirky for me to be the bad Lex Luthor. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that guy to me will never be the arch rival to Superman. He will forever be a little bitty ant, in my opinion. I did really like his philosophy. Okay, I don't remember what his philosophy was, but it sounded cool. Whatever he was saying, so there's that. And I guess they're never bringing him back to see him with a shaved head, IDUB style.
Yeah. What happened to Deathstroke?
What happened to Deathstroke? That's a great question. We'll never know.
We'll never know. At the end of Batman v Superman, I was so excited to see Deathstroke. And then they're like, nah, forget that.
That would be a cool guy, maybe in the future for Robert Pattinson's Batman.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
Deathstroke. I mean, who do you think they're gonna do as like the next villain in the Robert Pattinson movie?
Because they already had Penguin. Wasn't Penguin the main villain? No, it was Riddler. Wow.
The Rizzler.
You know, I haven't seen that movie in a while, so.
All the way back in March of 2022.
It could be Mr. Freeze. That could be a possibility.
Mm-hmm.
They could do Scarecrow.
They could. I don't think they will since they already did it, but I could definitely see Dr. Crane being introduced, though.
Joker.
Yes. You know what I hope they do with Joker is have him as like a really high up like villain or side villain, okay? Maybe eventually he'll be a main villain, but I feel like we still need to breathe after the amazing performance from what was the guy's name, the last good Joker that passed away?
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger. You know, I'm still breathing after, you know, that performance. So whenever Batman is like, man, I don't know what to do with this guy, this crazy person. He goes to Joker and is like, "Give me your insight on this guy," you know, because that's what he did in the deleted scene of the Batman with Riddler.
Yeah. Riddler is most definitely coming back after seeing you know, the end credit
The post
little
credit
scene.
scene we waited 10 minutes for.
Noble. I'm not waiting for this. He almost walks out of the movie theater and we get what did we get? What was at the end?
It was just a the end question mark. That's what it said.
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, I waited all the time for this." I'm like, yeah, Noble. That's what you get for waiting
My
for.
dad kept texting me. He's like, "Get out of here." But yeah, so Riddler and Joker could be a really interesting duo, actually.
Yeah.
Who else is out there in the universe? I hope they do maybe like actually, are they still doing the Penguin show? Because I know that was supposed to happen, but I don't remember James Gunn saying anything
I
about it.
remember hearing about it. I haven't heard anything about it so far. Nothing.
Hmm.
I really can't wait for them to introduce like Harley Quinn though.
Yeah,
Like
or
Harley
like
Quinn is like
Robin even. I mean, do you remember the rumors? Remember the one like thug in the beginning of the movie that like didn't want to hurt Batman?
yeah.
Yeah, they're thinking that could be Robin.
Remember we got teased of Robin at the end of the trilogy for Dark Knight?
I don't remember. The Dark Knight, was that a
It
which
was
movie was
Christian
that
Bale.
one?
Christian
Well,
Bale.
I know, but like which villain was in that one?
Bane.
Bane. I have not watched that movie in so long. I couldn't tell you.
Because Batman he had like bombs, like because he carried away from the city. And you
Mm-hmm.
know, with the Batwing. And he just blew up. And then I think it was like in this I think it was like Wayne Tower. And apparently this kid or it was a guy, obviously. He went by Robin, and then he had nothing else from there.
Oh,
They
and
really,
then the end of the trilogy.
yeah, just end. Oh, Bane.
Bane's a possibility.
Bane is a big possibility since he got,
Oh my gosh, you're right.
yeah,
Yeah.
when they were in the stadium and Batman took, what supposedly
The
was,
roids.
yeah,
We had a big like fight over that be like between Noble. Speaking of Noble, you know, about like he said it was just steroids and we're like,
no,
no, it's
it was
Venom.
green.
It's Venom.
Anyone else is green? Bane's Venom.
Exactly. He's clear never played the Arkham Origins game. Man.
Bane is probably that's probably gonna be huge.
Yeah, I mean that truly came out of nowhere. I mean, none of us just saw that coming. Like
No one.
he just roided up.
Cause like how do you not think that was not Venom? Because he instantly like Batman was just down. He could
Yeah.
not get up whatsoever. And then he like injected that into himself. He like
If any almost killed that guy, you know, then before like
yeah,
Jim stopped him.
like that was no steroids. That was just
That was roids with double R. I mean,
that was just insane.
yeah. So Bane's a very good possibility. I almost forgot about that. Good job, Cam. But I truly believe that that's just going to be a totally separate universe. Same thing with the Joker. For whatever reason, that they're interested in doing these side stories that mean nothing in the main universe. Which, unless in the Flash they bring it all together, the multiverse. Maybe that's their plan, and we're just oblivious. But
I
I
hope
highly
not.
doubt it. I highly doubt it because the Flash was already being worked on before the Batman came out.
Yeah. So for like one of the Batman movies, so you know we'll get one movie for you know the Joker as a little side character, and then we'll get, one big movie with Batman and Joker.
Mm-hmm.
I hope there's like a scene in there where, Joker goes to Arkham Asylum and Harleen Quinzel is there, like, treating Joker. And, like, we get to see that, uh, the tension between them and,
Yeah,
like,
and not like 20 seconds of seeing them in Suicide Squad,
yeah.
and then like they're mad in love.
But I really hope that's, like, she's not Harley Quinn yet, but she's, the therapist.
Mm-hmm.
So I really hope we get that dynamic in there somehow.
I don't know why they can't hire us. I mean, idiots.
Especially me? Like, what?
Have you not heard about this Cam's philosophies, man? On the East 22 podcast? Oh my gosh.
I got some, like, shows for Marvel, got some shows for DC.
Yeah,
got some
you were
movies
talking
for
about
DC.
that. You're saying if Rocket dies, they should make a show about Rocket and Groot, how they met, and then it ends right before they meet Peter and Gamora for the first time. Brilliant.
That's sweet but simple. You know what? I might be a director or a creative thingy. What James Gunn is.
Well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to start with Cocaine Bear 4 as your first movie.
4.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with the fourth movie?
Cocaine. So the first Cocaine Bear's
Oh gosh,
grandson.
Yeah,
Generations now, cocaine has been in their system, and Cocaine Bear's grandson is just lost. Doesn't have the cocaine in his system anymore. So, like,
he doesn't have the thrill.
He gets made fun of, like, at their little bear school.
Rudolph.
It's literally just Rudolph, but with bears
and cocaine.
Cocaine. That's the whole plot, I guess.
Yeah, and then he finally gets his paws on some cocaine, and then everybody loves him.
Yeah.
And then the drug dealer's like, "Will you be in my car tonight when dealing on Christmas morning?"
And then at the end, they shoot him. And then that's the end of the franchise for Cocaine Bear.
What a way to go out. I think whenever I do like I'm gonna make a video about like before Cocaine Bear comes out. I think I'm just gonna refer to him as like Cokie the Bear.
Cokie.
I think that's what I'm gonna call him for short instead of Cocaine Bear, Cokie. And it'll be better for YouTube, so they're not like cocaine on my video,
Illegal substance bear.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to like classify my video as like educational, so they don't take it down.
Just put a huge disclaimer.
Like, have you ever watched like Plates for Dates before?
Yes.
And I'm gonna do that where like it goes like all the way down to YouTube's rules to prove that like it's appropriate. All right, guys, Derek back. Today we're talking about Cocaine Bear and if it's possible.
It was like the whole thing with the pandemic where you can't say like the actual like name.
Yeah, please don't. I don't want to get a freaking disclaimer about where to get your shots at. I don't care.
Like, if you said that word, you would get demonetized. I think you still get demonetized still to this day.
Yeah, and you still get the disclaimer on like a video saying, "Look, your local pharmaceutical has your measure."
Yeah.
When we do make our review on the Ant-Man movie, it's gonna be the review, but there's also gonna be a vlog in the beginning. And so our tradition before every movie is that we eat Subway, and this time we're gonna have our subs on display, like what we put in it, the science behind it, the quantum mechanics behind it, and yeah. the quantum mechanics of my
The
sub,
quantum
bro.
mechanics.
And then we'll also have like how we're feeling before the movie, and then we'll have afterwards. I wish we were able to do that with the freaking Batman, because like Seth said, we came into those theaters as boys and we came out as men.
Hey, start of a new era / saga. Thank you. You know, coming in with Phase 5, starting off a new podcast for Phase 5.
That's
New
how you know we sold out. We're doing vlogs.
Reviews.
I'm excited for it.
I feel like it was meant to be that we did all of this now.
Yeah.
Then when we tried
we
to do
tried
a podcast,
to make a podcast
like,
a year ago.
A year ago.
But like we couldn't figure out the audio, but we've upgraded since then, and we're all good to go now. And now it's perfect timing because Ant-Man's coming out, Cocaine Bear's coming out, and then Mario's coming out. So the movies are ramping up. I didn't even know Cocaine Bear existed a week ago.
They're hitting different.
Then now I can't stop thinking about it.
I thought that was like it was like like those concept trailers that you see on YouTube.
Yeah, like fake ones.
Yeah, I thought that was that. And then
but then I saw it on live TV. I'm like, oh.
I'm like, how does it even get passed?
Yeah, and then I was thinking maybe it's not gonna be in our theaters because it's like a local one, but it's there, because like the Grinch spoof, the horror movie, it wasn't in our theaters, but
it was like Terrifier 2, that movie. It was like only in certain theaters.
But Cocaine Bear is coming to our theaters, so that's great news for the community and
yes,
all the bear lovers.
The bear lovers.
Do you really think that they'll bring in like a famous bear as the
I feel like
final battle?
They're gonna at least reference the minimum, at least reference.
I better see Cokie versus Smokey the Bear.
Oh my god!
Gosh, Smokey the Bear's a pothead.
I was literally just thinking of that.
Oh my gosh! How did we not think of that in the last episode?
Smokey the Bear.
Oh my gosh, he's just a straight up pothead against freaking cocaine addict Cokie.
They're definitely gonna call the bear Smokey. They're gonna at least reference him to Smokey or something.
Oh my gosh, dude! I cannot wait to make my. You know, Cam, I want to have you on here making my pre-review of it. Okay. All right, I think that's all we got. Thank you guys for tuning in, and yeah, we basically won it on this podcast, but I think we did a good job. So, good job, Cam.
Thank you. Good job, Cody.
Oh, thank you, Kat. She's saying good job.
Oh,
so, yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely a cat. I thought you were talking to me. No. Oh my god, did you just forget to say my name?
That is our cue to leave.
We're all tired.